drive that keeps them going, and it's their passion for what with that belief and feeling good about it.
Une photo avec vous?
What if Millie Dresselhaus, the first woman to win the National Medal of Celebrity?
Millie Dresselhaus was seen having lunch today.
That. We know a place that's already.
Combos. The big, bold grill combos from Applebee's. A grilled entree. And another side. It's like you're getting two combos. A combo of combos. Combo combos starting at $12.99.
291 made it. It was batter up as the pressure passion,
but it also helps that there's a lot of spellers. It feels like we're all going through this together.
On Wednesday, every
Hi, Edith.
Look, Dr. Bailey, you're going to really need to come through for me right now, okay? Please give me a word I know.
I once had a cat with polydactyly.
Sadly, only a handful avoided the sound of that dreaded bell.
Thank you, Dr. Bailey. It was a pleasure.
The 40 who advanced to this morning's finals were elated. Best of the best remain. Whose dream becomes reality? Who has what it takes to be the next champion of the...
In prime time this season.
Origin?
This word is made up of parts that went from Greek to Latin.
Does this contain the Greek root xantho, meaning
parrots, in which yellow replaces the normal color? That's xanthocroism.
Xanthocroism. Participation?
Xanthocroism is the only pronunciation. It's a noun. It's made up of parts that went from Greek to Latin plus an English combining form. It means abnormal coloration of feathers, as in some parrots, in which yellow replaces the normal color. When Mr. Valdez claimed he spotted an instance of xanthocroism in a parrot, the rest of the bird watchers didn't believe him.
Xanthocroism. H-O-C-O-I-S-M, xanthochrobism.
That is. Show the other spellers how it's done. 2 top 10 finishes, 2014. As next speller is fascinated with languages.
Beginner in Esperanto. Mi ŝatas studi li spelling. I speak a little bit of Telugu, which is my mother tongue, but I am also trying to learn Spanish at school, and in my free time I learn Esperanto. Esperanto is an artificial language. All the languages have their own quirks and complexities and all. Zamenhof, who was the inventor of Esperanto, wanted a language that everybody could learn.
His questions and his interactions with you, it's clear that, you know, he's very excited about learning languages, love of culture, too. I think for him, it's that makes him excited about it.
Paul, how's your Esperanto? All I know is
Clafouti, may I have
Of a layer of fruit, such as cherries, topped with batter and baked.
Clafouti. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Just the one.
Clafouti.
Clafouti.
In that sentence, please.
Christopher helped his mother zest lemons and separate eggs for a delicious cherry clafouti.
He's had to beat some pretty great teams to get his 3 titles. Is there, friendship till enemies. Is this his greatest challenge, though?
Without a doubt, this is his greatest challenge. You're facing 3 MVPs, 2 but now you have the Warriors in the midst of a championship run, all in their prime. This is his greatest challenge to date.
Paul, I think this is one of his greatest challenges, but to me, I just think back to last year after Game 4, you being down 3-1 against a team that's won 73 games, and they still have home court. That, to me, was his biggest challenge. Have to come back and win that.
Right, KD's now there.
They did, but, I mean, for instance, he get down 3-1 in this series, forget about it. It's over. There's no
Well, that's
way
what they said
possible.
last year.
They didn't have
You can't
another.
say
They
that.
didn't have another MVP on their team, Beats. And when the Splash Brothers wasn't playing well, that's how they won. That's how
Man,
they
you've been
beat
hiding this crystal ball all
That's how they
season
beat
long.
them. I mean, I've been
Where
doing
is
this a
it?
long time, Beats.
For me, you can't be facing your biggest challenge when you're playing with house money.
Okay.
And that's once LeBron James won 2 in Miami and won 1 in Cleveland, that's what he's now playing with. I'll tell you guys his biggest challenges. You know why? Because I was at having 2006,
That was.
went on to the finals, and the other trailing you guys 3-2, and he put up that big 45-plus.
Had a puncher's chance.
Right, exactly. So that's when he faced his biggest challenge as a member of the Cavs, as a member of the Miami Heat. This is borrowed money.
Oh, man, I don't know.
I don't know if that's true. Let's check out today's keys. The series brought to you by Kia. Let's talk Warriors,
He ain't
Jalen.
tripping.
What scares them the most?
Biggest challenge when I'm going to start wearing a head. Anyway, the biggest challenge
The worst.
for the Golden State Warriors if that gentleman is making jump shots. Because a lot of times when LeBron James is perimeter-oriented, in particular from the 3-line, it starts to get in his head when people go under screens. But he's making the three-pointer at a better clip. And how about this? When LeBron James makes at least 5 jump shots in a game from any distance, they're 20-2. So LeBron James making jump shots is going to be a key.
I agree with you 100%. LeBron makes jump shots. He's a different player. He's the most unstoppable player in the world. But I think overall, the Cavs three-point shooting scares the Warriors. It really does. I mean, they got so many good shooters that can hit 4 or 5 in a game. I mean, Paul and I were talking earlier on the way over. They got 5 or 6 guys that can hit 4 or 5 threes
They got
in
more
a game.
guys that can make threes than the Warriors.
An entire game. So I think that's the one thing that you try to defend against, running those guys off the line.
What scares the Cavs?
I think what scares the Cavs is, you know, the three-point barrage. I mean, this is something we're going to constantly talk about. Warriors make 15-plus threes. They're almost a lock to win. So you got to run them off the line, make them finish inside, and they got their best chance.
How about Zaza, along with JaVale McGee and Livingston, the only guys that don't shoot 3 for the Warriors. Tristan Thompson, to you guys' point, is the only one that they're going to play for the Cavs that doesn't shoot 3s. When the Warriors have 30-plus assists, they're 54-1. So taking care of the ball is going to be essential for the Warriors, and ball movement is going to be a key.
You're crazy about LeBron. He thinks about this more than anybody else.
What's that?
The fact that you don't think that this is more... It doesn't even
He
matter.
already got it done.
We're going to argue about this. It's not house money.
If LeBron never wins another championship, he's still going to go down as top 5.
Really? Because all of us talk about it 24/7.
That don't mean we know what we're talking about.
We know everything. Dip off between the Cavs and
LeBron
Warriors
has
is next.
no stress.
Mike Breen, Jeff Van Gundy, Mark Jackson, Doris Burke will have the call. If we can get through it, we'll see you at halftime.
Got $20 billion house in Brentwood. He ain't
Let's
tripping.
get ready to rumble.
The Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors in the rubber match.
We're excited, but we're not satisfied. Well, we can't take this moment for granted. 12-0 really doesn't matter going into the next series. We know it's going to be a battle.
Through others.
Let's get one thing straight. I never tell you to drink Sprite, even if I was in a commercial for Sprite, which I am, or you were watching it, which you are. I wouldn't tell you to drink it. And even if all these cool influencer people were holding one, I still wouldn't tell you to drink a cool, crisp, refreshing lemon lime Sprite. I'd ask you, you want a Sprite?
McNeely, and someday you might be calling me an energy farmer. Energy lives here.
I was shaped by the hands of legacy, forged in the fires of racing. The truth is, what you're made of is what you're made to do.
Your relentless pursuit of perfection, your countless hours of preparation, all comes down to this moment when the clock is ticking down and it's all on the line. Tissot, this is your time.
Welcome to Oakland, California, and Oracle Arena, where the 2017 NBA Finals will begin. The Golden State Warriors and Cleveland Cavaliers meeting in the finals for the third consecutive year. The fans crazed and ready to witness history.
Heroes and greatness. You gotta see this. Yeah, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
A rivalry and trilogy making more history. Cavs and Dubs finaling again in year number 3. Two teams that are the best. Only one would taste glory. Familiar plot that deepens the same big story. It's levels to it, you and I know. Tell them be humble. Proving I'm not second best. Redeeming a strong year-long quest. Delivering substance with style. And again, silence and all denial. Hey, I'm the realest, after all, tell them be humble. Holla.
It's the matchup most NBA fans expected. It's the matchup many NBA fans wanted to see. The Cavaliers and the Warriors once again. A sold-out Oracle Arena as LeBron James is looking for his 4th NBA title and hoping the Cavs can go back-to-back. Going up against Kevin Durant, who's joining this rivalry, and hoping the Warriors can bring the trophy back to the Bay Area. Steph Curry and the Warriors want redemption after the collapse in last year's NBA Finals. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Game 1 of the 2017 NBA Finals. Along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Greenahan, Doris Burke-Willis as well. It really is one of the most anticipated finals in NBA history. It's never happened before. 2 teams, 3 straight finals. Now let's get started with our Domino's pregame HQ. Let's go right into the defending champs, Mark. LeBron James is playing in his 7th consecutive final, an extraordinary achievement. He's been magnificent in these finals. For them to put off an upset, he's going to have to put up those big numbers again.
Well, think about it, Mike. 32 years old, 14 years in. We've seen a career of greatness, and this very well may be the best that we've witnessed him playing. Unbelievable accomplishments, not just getting it done on the defensive end, but look at his numbers. 57% from the field, 40-plus from three-point land. And Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love playing along with him, the best we've seen them.
Well, they're playing terrific offensive basketball right now, but it all starts and ends with James. He's had some magnificent wins in the finals and some disappointing losses, but through it all, if they win this year in the finals, Mike, it will be his greatest accomplishment ever.
Well, they go against the Golden State team now with Kevin Durant practically unguardable. But what makes them so tough, defensively, they can dominate as well.
Yeah, but let's talk offense, Mike. And when you add Kevin Durant, you've added a Hall of Fame talent who scores as easily as anyone in the NBA. He is such a good talent. It's going to be hard for LeBron to stop.
They're a special basketball team because they bought in on the defensive end. That's why they're special, and that's why they're here for the 3rd time in a row.
And each team winning one. Who's going to win the rubber match in this basketball trilogy? Kevin Durant in his 2nd NBA Finals, ready to go. And we're ready to go. We send it right now to PA announcer Matt Hurwitz.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Oracle Arena and Game 1 of the 2017 NBA Finals, featuring the Eastern Conference champion Cleveland Cavaliers and your Western Conference champion Golden State Warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask those who are able to rise for our national anthem. Displaying the American flag are members of the United States Armed Services. Here to perform the Star-Spangled Banner, he's the lead singer of the Bay Area's very own multi-Grammy Award-winning group Train. Please welcome Pat Monahan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight